Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel.
Gotta go Orlando.
So today we are going to look at the press releases from Universal.
Yes, we are, and we're so excited.
2023 is going to be an exciting year. So much happening. Some stuff has already opened. We've already found out that Chucky's coming back for 23 HHN.
Yes, he is. But you know what? Another thing we're looking forward to is 2025 already. I'm just so excited.
Yes,
I really can't
also
wait.
Epic is on the way. It's springing out the ground. It's growing daily.
And it was confirmed this week that it is definitely on schedule, it's on track, and it'll be opening 25.
Yeah, so there's lots to go through, and I think we're just going to dive right into it. So the first press release we're looking at is Universal's great movie Escape Room, which has just opened on the 9th of December.
Yes, it has. Now this is something really fun because it's got two of our favourite movies.
It has indeed, yeah. So guests of all ages can now solve their way through two highly themed immersive escape adventures inspired by Universal Pictures and Amblin Entertainment.
So these films are all about the blockbuster films Jurassic World and Back to the Future.
So Emma, you have done some escape rooms. I haven't. I think it's just the fear of getting in there and never being able to solve the puzzle, and I'll never get out.
I've done a couple. One of them really unusual. You've got to like crawl around, and it's intense. I can say that it's very intense. If you don't like to be like really panicky for like an hour, then maybe it's not the thing for you. But one thing we really love about this one is it just looks incredibly themed, like everything at Universal.
Yeah, Universal are really good at their theming. They know what they're doing when it comes to theming, as we know from Harry Potter, Jurassic World. So I'm expecting high levels of theming within these rooms, and it should be just really immersive and amazing.
Like we say, we haven't done it yet, but we can't wait to do it now. Like I say, I've done previous ones that weren't the greatest. One thing I would say is a lot of people go through these rooms and a lot of stuff can get broken and stuff like that, and they weren't greatly themed, whereas from what we've seen in the photographs and everything, this looks incredible.
Well, I think one of the best things about theming is darkness. If you've got a dark room, it's quite easy to theme just a corner and let the imagination fill the rest of the room. I feel like with these rooms, they're going to be highly themed because you've seen stuff, they're quite illuminated. So it should be interesting to see how these pan out.
So everyone, we have heard a few rumours about the escape rooms that we just thought we would let you know.
Yep.
If you are planning on booking it. Now, everyone that goes, you have got 1 hour to escape.
Yeah, that's your set time to escape.
So if the rooms are equal and going by the hour time and you've got 8 rooms, you'll have basically 7.5 minutes to complete each room.
And if you don't complete it in that time, you'll get given the answer and sent into the next room.
That is exactly how it's going. Unless they change it, because like I say, it's just opened 2 days ago.
Yeah.
This week.
I imagine that time would be if it's busy and there's a queue. I imagine if it's quiet, you'll get more time.
Hopefully, but like I say, Universal might change it because let's face it, it is still trial stage.
Needs some tweaking.
So it might be tweaked, but who knows? If you really want to make sure, maybe even always ask them before booking, maybe give them a call or maybe message them. Just make sure, because if you do want that little bit longer, maybe you will have to go up to that private experience of the $300 if you do want that really long time. But I mean, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money for an escape room.
Now the great thing about this is there is so much to do at City Walk, and this is located within Universal City Walk, so it's not within any of the theme parks, it's within City Walk. So if you're there maybe for a group of friends or a family, you can have something to eat, you can go and do this, and you can have a great night out.
Yeah, definitely. So Universal City Walk is bringing an entire new level of escape rooms experiences to Universal Orlando Resort, comprised of 2 distinct cinematic escape adventures inspired by Universal Pictures, iconic Jurassic World and Back to the Future films, each boasting 8 immersive environments that feature state-of-the-art challenges,
detail sets and storylines that allow guests to step into the blockbuster films like never before. So if you love these movies, this is a must do at Universal. The adventure begins as soon as guests enter the Art Deco theatre inspired venue. They will be immediately swept into the following experiences.
So with the Jurassic World, guests are scientists in the secret lab undergoing training, including completion of various day-to-day tasks, ranging from feeding ferocious dinosaurs and splitting dinosaur DNA, creating new genetic codes until they learn the apex predator has broken free. Can you imagine? You're in there and a dinosaur's broken free.
Ah!
So you must work together to avoid becoming prey.
Ah!
Back to the Future, out of time. Guests are transported to a museum in 1993. Learn Back to the Future analytics, but Biff is back, up to his antics.
And he has stolen Doc Brown's newest time travel device.
To sabotage the space-time continuum, guests must work together to uncover Doc Brown's clues as they travel through time.
And save the past and the future before they run out of time.
So now on to the tickets, Emma.
Yes, so the tickets for Universal's Great Movie Escape start at $49.99 per person plus tax. And you can either pick between the Jurassic World or Back to the Future. Guests include up to 6 per group and may include multiple parties. So if, for instance, if it was me and Shane, we might have another couple of people that we don't know in there with you. So unless you want to try and get all your friends and family together, if not, you might be in there with other people. And prices vary depending on the date and time of visit. Guests may also book a private experience for their party, and it's starting at $300 per group plus tax and up to 8 people. Tickets all can be purchased on universalorlando.com.
I will place the links down below for this. This reminds me of the Big Bang Theory with Sheldon, when they do the escape room and they like literally batter it in like 5 to 10 minutes. So personally, if you want a good experience, invite myself along, because I'm absolutely rubbish at puzzles. And you'll be in there for at least a day. Well, until help comes, basically.
So everyone, let us know in the comments below which one you would like to do, Jurassic World or Back to the Future.
So our next press release is all about an up-and-coming attraction. So Universal have been doing this for more than 30 years, you know, creating amazing attractions such as the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Hogwarts, Jurassic Park. There's so much they've done over the years, and the next stage is gonna be the Minions Illuminations.
Yes, everyone, Universal has had so many Universal moments, as I would call it. Just amazing storytelling, amazing sets, movie telling. You're part of the movies, and it's just, there's just so much to look forward to, and especially with the third part coming with the Epic Universe in 2025. And like we said, they have confirmed this week that it is on schedule. It will be opening, and we can't wait. We're already like, I'm already picturing ourselves in that queue, like we're there.
Yeah.
I can't
we
wait.
will be doing a more detailed vlog about Epic. I think it's too much to squeeze into this one, but yeah,
because there's just so much to look forward to.
There's so much to look forward to, and so much innovation that's gone into Epic.
And one thing we would definitely say is Universal is really taking a big chunk of Orlando, and it's so exciting to see with all the new hotels opening up. We've got the water park, 2 amazing parks as it is, and now they're going into their third park, and it's just extremely exciting to see what the future is going to bring for Universal. So in the good old days of Universal, we loved Nickelodeon Land, but in 2012 we had to say goodbye to Jimmy Neutron and the Rugrats and so many more characters. And then we got Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. Yes, everyone, back in 2012 we had the brand new attraction, and since then Universal have gone bananas over the Minions. Now fast forward to 2022, and next summer we will have a brand new attraction. Guests will encounter lots of Minions. I mean, I feel like they're just going to be running around everywhere going banana. So like we say, there's already the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem attraction already there, and like we said, Shrek is now gone. It is really sad to see Shrek go.
Yeah,
it was really sad. She never got to experience it. But now we're all looking forward to this new attraction opening summer. Now it's going to be a whole land. It's going to be really good, and there's been even more news to even release that I feel like it's not been announced or anything like that, but it's going to be, and it is the Hello Kitty shops even going. So could that even be another gift shop or restaurant in the future. Monsters Cafe closed down. The good thing is, Shane, you got to see it. It was sad though to go, because I mean, we love the monsters, but I definitely feel like obviously we're going to have a lot of Universal monsters in the new Epic Universe opening in 25. But like I say, so we feel like the Minion Cafe will be going into the Universal monsters, and then obviously in the previous Shrek experience 4D, obviously it's going to be the new attraction, and then we never know what's going to happen with the Hello Kitty shop.
A Minion Mart.
Or maybe even a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant. Maybe where it'll be like a meet and greet where you can meet the characters and all that sort of stuff. So I think it sounds awesome though.
The layer. But the concept for this ride is quite a new concept. You're getting a zapper and you're getting an airport carousel floor.
Now everyone, before you think you're going to take your luggage and you're going to be zapped to the airport, this is not that kind of
This
ride.
is not a way of getting you out of Orlando, guys.
Now actually, me and Shane have actually previously been on something very similar, and now this was all the way back to our Tenerife trip at Lola Park. They've got something very, very similar in their zoo, and it goes around like a penguin enclosure.
Yep.
So we have been on something similar. It's very easy to step on. It kind of goes just at a very slow pace, and I think it's going to be something really great. Now this ride was meant to be a full ride where you were going to sit in a car. Ratatouille in Epcot, I feel like it was going to be
definitely going to be
that.
interesting, because I'm yet to see how the ride's going to work operational sort of side of things, with people trying to step off, people not staying in their positions as they travel through.
Everyone loves the walkway as you enter Universal.
It's utilising a technology that's used in the airports, where this walkway is basically, it can go around corners, screens, projections, and also set pieces, and you're going to be able to zap targets as you move along. So we've been thinking about this hard, haven't we? And Emma came up with this ingenious idea last night when
I was washing my hair and it came into my head.
It came into your head, and we're sort of going with this podium idea. Very presidential.
Yes, I think it will be a podium with your blaster, and it will have your score in front of you as well.
Yeah, I definitely think that's going to be an option, because obviously you don't want wireless guns and all that palaver, what's staffing that.
Someone's having to hand you the gun, then they're having to take the gun. Sometimes the battery might. There's just so many other things.
More work. I still think they'll have to step off for health and safety reasons.
Yeah, there'll be a bit obviously at the back of you.
Just in case they need to do a ride evac.
There'll be a slight walkway behind you, I believe, and then obviously, just like the footage right now, you'll be able to see how you walk all the way. Well, you'll glide
path
all the way around, and they'll be able to do like that, like sort of a circular motion as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends on how many people they can put through it as well now.
Yeah.
But it depends on obviously how many guns they're going to have, how many they're going to allow into the actual attraction in one time.
Illumination's VillainCon Minion Blast. Developed in partnership between Universal's award-winning creative team and the acclaimed filmmakers of Illumination's interactive blast game experience will invite guests to put their villainous skills to the test,
as they compete against each other in a bid to join the ranks of the franchise's most infamous supervillains. Apparently there's going to be a new Minions Despicable Me movie in 2024, so you can see why they're wanting to obviously put more stuff into this franchise, because it's still really popular with everyone. So one thing we've actually not spoke about yet, and it has just been announced that it is permanently closing, and I love the previous store to that, was Hello Kitty.
Yep.
Now nothing's been discussed of what's taken over, but there's a good chance it's right beside this new land that it could be taken over as either as a gift shop, or maybe even in the future, because obviously if we've got the cafe, it could be a restaurant.
Yeah, Minion Mart. This is very similar to what's already in one of the other Universal parks, so it'll be interesting to see whether they're going to replicate that here in Orlando.
Or maybe even like a character breakfast, character dining, because let's face it, it would be awesome to be basically meet all the characters from the Minions, because obviously like Despicable Me, we've got the character parade where you can see them all, so maybe it'll even be like a dining where you meet all the characters. It's sad to see Universal Monsters Cafe go, but I'm kind of glad they kept the cafe, the Minions Cafe.
A little nod.
And I think it's going to obviously be the quick service there, and that's why I've got a really funny feeling, because we do have a gift shop, and It's either going to be maybe half gift shop, half restaurant, or maybe even a full restaurant.
So our next area we're going to have a quick look into is what's coming to Kids Zone at Universal Studios Florida.
This area is my childhood, like literally. Roller coaster in this land was the first roller coaster you did at Universal.
It was indeed, yeah.
And you will always remember it now.
Always.
I believe they are keeping the roller coaster, but it is going to be having a complete retheme. So the great thing is, if you love the coaster, it's staying. I remember all the way back to my childhood and going with my mom and dad to see Barney. That is one of the best highlights of Universal as a kid for me. Now, we have actually been into it since then, and we have experienced the dance party.
Yeah.
We met some of the characters from DreamWorks. Now, DreamWorks is the rumour to be getting replaced for the full area.
Yeah, so we're going to get a DreamWorks area, Animation Land.
Yes, everyone, it will be closing on January 15th and going in for a full makeover. Obviously keeping some of the existing things like Woody Woodpecker's roller coaster, and the name is rumoured to be Universal DreamWorks Animation Land. Now, who is looking forward to this? Now, we do love a lot of the movies like Shrek, we've got Trolls, so many great DreamWorks movies.
With the surprising news from Universal Orlando Resort that the majority of Woody Woodpecker's Kids Zone area, Universal Studios Florida, will close permanently in January, everyone's thoughts now turn to what Universal Orlando plans to do.
But we do have a bit of a look.
We have ideas when it comes to the actual attractions. We're kind of in the dark at the moment. There's been no press release.
Yeah. Curious George,
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to stay because there's nothing wrong with that. We went in there, we had a great cut, we went in there.
You're on about the splash pad area
and the bit where you do the ball
thing,
pit.
Yeah, the ball pit.
I've got a funny feeling that could be changed. Because let's face it, this is a great area for toddlers and
There's
kids.
there's not much in Universal for toddlers. That's what I would say. Apart,
This is a great, like for me, I always remember going in there as a
apart
kid.
from a couple of attractions in Dr. Zeus Land.
I mean, one of the big rumours that this was going to be Pokemon Land.
Yeah.
But obviously now, since Epic, obviously that's gone over there. Since opening in the 90s as part of the World Expo, the kids area of Universal Studios Florida has remained mostly unchanged. And I can say it is not really changed much since I've been a kid. No, I'm a 90s kid, so
it's definitely due. So obviously in their official announcement, Universal say that these experiences are going to be replaced with exciting new family entertainment that will immerse guests in an adventure of beloved animated characters. All we can really say about this whole development is watch this space. Guys, we hope you've enjoyed this update vlog, and we hope you'll give us a big thumbs up and subscribe. Patreon, go and check that out. You have your name at the end of the vlog and also a private chat with us.
yes, everyone, and make sure you check out all our social medias. Everything is in the links below, plus check out our website, gottagoorlando.com. And if you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe now to join the adventure.
Don't forget about these two videos, check them out.
Yes, everyone, we're Emma and Shane, and this is Gotta Go Orlando, and it's TikTok.
Gotta go.
Gotta Go Orlando.